Hello, Newport, and welcome to From the Desk of the Mayor. And thank you, NEK-TV, for making sure that this episodes from the Desk of the Mayor are always brought to you. This is so important for me to be able to have different vehicles to speak to you so you understand what's going on and so that you can communicate with me. On October 18th at 11 a.m., the Mayor, our President of the Council, Chris Vachon, Council Member Clark Curtis, we are going to be holding a press conference in Montpelier on the steps of the State House to address the Green Mountain Care Board's consultants report that contains some alarming and ill-founded and misguided recommendations that can actually affect our hospital, our community, and our healthcare system. The CEO of North Country Hospital, Tom Frank, will be also joining us on the steps. Former Mayor Beth Barnes, a huge shout out to her, please, because she is taking names for those who need a seat on the bus so that they can avoid driving up to Montpelier on their own. This way you will be able to attend the press conference. As your mayor, it is my intention to be up in Montpelier in both the Senate and the House committee rooms once the legislature resumes, so that I can hear what is going on with the discussions on the hospital and the healthcare system. As a former legislator, I understand the ins and outs of how they push things through. Our voice is imperative up in Montpelier during the next legislative session, and I hope that you all will understand how important it is that your leaders intend to be highly visible and committed to protecting you. Our hospital is our community. It is a force in our community. It is a workforce development force. It is our healthcare. It is our safety. Okay? There are so many reasons why you do not remove a hospital that is so vital to the existence of a community. The business that the council is doing is very important. I want you to also know first, though, that the first episode of Walk with the Mayor began on East Main Street, and it was released. Thank you, NEK-TV. The second episode is being filmed this morning following this particular show. So I look forward to walking with Todd as we go through more of the businesses that are on East Main Street and other areas of Newport. We intend to cover all of you, so we have loads of questions to be asking you. Here are some of the information that we would like to get from you. We'd like to know that if you are actually in the Newport designated downtown, do you believe that's advantageous? Or if you're not in Newport's designated downtown, do you believe that's either disadvantageous or advantageous? We want to know then what the makeup is of your employees. For example, how many full-time, how many part-time employees, seasonal employees do you actually employ? Do they live in Newport? We'd like to know about job vacancies. Have you had many? Are you facing barriers to filling positions? How long have you actually been in Newport? And did you choose Newport to set up your business, or were there other circumstances that brought you to Newport? How does proximity to Canada actually affect your business? Very important question. And how would further development of the Northeast Kingdom International Airport enhance your business? These are some questions, and we also want to know more and more and more from you about what you would like the city to do for you. How can we help you develop your business? How can we help you get out there so that other people know about the services and products that you provide? I want you to know that the mayor and the new council are committed to assisting Newport's businesses. We really are here for you. Come to my mayor's hours on Mondays from 9 to 11 a.m. Talk to me. You'd be surprised about the progress that's coming out of the mayor's hours, the people you will meet there. You will find that issues can actually be addressed. We really look forward to that. On Wednesdays from 9 to 11, it is by appointment only. So please, come on out. Newport comes through, by the way, in emergency times. The Island Pond Disaster Recovery Center actually closed on October 12th, so the mayor was contacted to assist FEMA. With the immediate attention to detail by our city zoning administrator, Frank Cheney, our recreation director, Mike Brown, and our police chief, Travis Bingham, a seamless setup to help Vermont took place. What does that actually mean? A new DRC in Newport is set up to open Wednesday, October 16 from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. from Monday through Saturday at the Newport Municipal Building. That's at our municipal building downstairs. Okay, as announced at the last council meeting, it is anticipated that the FEMA team will be there to assist those who were affected by the floods, and they will be there for the next 60 to 90 days. Again, our city employees jumped on the situation, allowing for a smooth transition to help Vermont. We have a phenomenal team. Tossing inappropriate terms around, sadly. You may have read a letter to the editor in a couple of papers that have headlines claiming that Newport is heading for bankruptcy. Sadly, once again, throwing legal terms around inappropriately is not only misleading, but wrongfully harms the reputation of the city. Newport is not filing bankruptcy, nor is that even on its radar. The council is taking a deep dive into the finances and reassessment of how the city actually addresses its compliance and its procedures. Putting policies into place and changing rules and governing procedures in compliance with city, state, and federal rules and regulations is healthy. This is good for Newport. This type of writing these letters is just a type of incitement, while laughable, is extremely dangerous. Our city is not seeking relief under the bankruptcy code. There's no reason for the mayor and the council to consider this at all. And again, because the council is looking into how to correct former processes to allow the city to move forward in a better controlled financial position, does not justify throwing around words that are baseless and that lack any knowledge of the operations of the city. Taking little piecemeal information and trying to make it a storyline for whatever an agenda is harmful, bad press, and doesn't help your city or our residents. The treasurer and his department are working closely with the mayor and the council to put better controls in place. I applaud, yes, I applaud these time-consuming efforts to work as a team and make the city stronger for you, okay, our residents. So please, once again, come to the mayor's hours and have these myths dispelled. This is your time, and I am so pleased with the continual showing of all of the residents. I want you to know that we are listening. And regarding our department heads, the mayor's department head meetings have been informative. I have been holding regular department head meetings now, and this is why. Because our city team is working to keep us safe and working alongside of the mayor and the council to put good policies in place and share their experiences. These meetings are regularly held and will continue as they assist the mayor in putting together the agenda for the council meetings and putting together further policies and procedures, and be sure that projects are moving forward timely, and that if there are any glitches, we know how to troubleshoot. So a huge, huge, huge thank you to our department heads, who are our statutory officers of the city. Our interim fire chief, I want to give a huge thank you to Kevin Lacoste for stepping back in as our experienced and seasoned interim fire chief. Kevin has proven himself over the years, and there are not enough accolades to express for Kevin. We are in the best hands as we continue our search for a fire chief. Please, having Kevin in the interim fire chief position allows the mayor and the council to work with the fire department and assess the needs of the department and the requirements for a chief. Councilmember Charbonneau will be joining the mayor and working with the fire department, as Councilmember Charbonneau is now the liaison this round from the council to the fire department. If you recall, the president of the council and the mayor put together a list of rotating liaisons for the various departments. So the additional council liaison shifts, Councilmember Curtis is the liaison on this rotation for the recreation department. Councilmember Ufford Chase is the liaison to DPW. President of the council, Vashon, is to the police department, and the mayor is to zoning. These rotations assure that the council members get a good understanding of how each department in the city operates, and that the council members can then discuss with the mayor areas that we need to address to get better into compliance. To all of Newport, you are so important. You are valuable. We are a city. We are a gem. We are here and we need to work together. So I want to once again thank you all in helping us move things forward. Yes, it takes time. It does not happen in 30 days, in 60 days, in a year or two. It takes a while. But we have been seeing the progress. I have been getting phenomenal feedback. We see great things happening here in Newport. So I want to say we're working as a community for the best interests of our residents, for our city. And I want to thank you for your confidence. Your mayor. Thank you.